This used to be the front bumper of my Volvo. As some of you may know by now, I crashed my Volvo and I decided to rebuild it. In the last video, we took off all of the broken body panels. Now in today's video, I intend to replacing this whole front frame section, which just so happens to be the last part of the car which is damaged, that we need to take off. But before that, there is a few things I want to go over from the previous video that I didn't mention in that one, that I'm going to mention now. Now, in the first video I did of the Volvo, I said that it looks like we have some sort of frame damage as the wing was sticking out about 3 inches out to the right. Well, now I've taken the wing off, I've got some good news. It turns out the frame of the car is actually safe, it's sound, it's where it should be, it's not bent at all. But it's this additional piece here which is slightly bent. It's only bent by about an inch or so, but that's enough to throw it off. I'm hoping a good body shop can just bend it back. It's steel, which is good, it's easily maneuverable. So yeah, I'm hoping that's a really good sign. And all the other brackets holding the wing on are absolutely straight, so win-win there. But it would appear my luck has ran out, because although the main bracket here is straight, the two brackets down here holding the wing on are completely bent. Now, yeah, that's basically the opposite of the other side. Now this here is the first bracket. This was actually bent so far inwards, I've bent it out. There's no real point sort of trying to straighten it up without the wing. I'm hoping I can just straighten that up, you know. The other bracket is down here. You see this? It's right in the side skirt. This should actually be about here. So yeah, I'm hoping I can just bend that back as well. It's actually, if you look close enough, I've still got the screw in from the wing. I'll come around, I'll show you the other side what it's supposed to look like. There, that's what it's supposed to look like. And just one quick thing before we get going. Now, when I got the car back, I did intend on repairing it back to stock. But then I thought to myself, why make it back to stock? We're going to do some mods to this car, and I've got some fantastic ideas. You guys are going to love them. Because I intend on making this the best 2012 Volvo S60 ever made. All those mods are for future videos, so stay tuned for that. But for now, let's go get this framework off. Now, one more quick thing before we begin. I just want to point out that I'm not a mechanic. I'm just learning as I'm going along. A lot of my knowledge comes from, believe it or not, YouTube videos like this. So I will make mistakes, but let's just see what happens, really. So the bit that I want to work on today and replace is this bit. Now, you guys probably think, oh, this is straight, it looks nice, but it's actually really not. If we look closely here, see this is actually slightly bent up. You probably can't tell. But the biggest thing that concerns me is this part here. This bit is obviously snapped off, and it's supposed to like connect to this part here, and the headlight rests here. But of course, it's been snapped off in the accident. So yeah, I'm going to have to replace that and the whole thing, obviously, and hopefully it should all fit and fit nicely. The first job we need is to remove this headlight because it doesn't fit through the hole. I did it! Now, some of you guys may have saw that it dropped on the floor. Silly, stupid me, but good thing is it looks undamaged, which is fantastic. That was actually incredibly difficult, a lot harder than I thought. Like, you know, if Superman had a car, that's what it would be like. Now we can get to removing this. Now, I do have the new piece indoors, so it does give me a good idea as to where all the bolts and screws are. But first of all, I think I need to remove this shroud, which so I need to get rid of these sort of, I think they're 8mm bolts at the top. Shouldn't be too hard. bolts, behind the shroud there is an electrical connector held in by some zip tags. And eventually it comes off. Really good work there, guys, and the best thing about it is that this is completely undamaged, so once I repair that, I'll just put this back on and happy days. Now I'm starting to unscrew the bolts holding in the slam panel to the frame of the car. There's 2 on each side, and then there's 4 in the middle. Now I've got to unscrew the bolt holding in the reservoir tank for the washer fluid, or what's left of it anyway. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, once you've undone all the bolts, what you need to do is take this out of the bracket, which I've already done. Unscrewed this, which you may have already seen. And lastly, what you need to do is sort of disconnect this airbox filter here. Once you do that, it should come out. I mean, it's very loose. It's very loose. Oh yeah, it's got it. All right. Good. What are we missing? All gone? Not quite. It turns out that there is an electrical connector you need to unplug on the driver's side, and then after that you need to weave out the wire for the bonnet latches, and then after that it should just come straight off. And just like that, viewers, it's off the car. Thank the Lord. That was so hard. I generally have no idea how I'm going to put that back together. There's so many little tiny bits, sensors, electrical stuff. Literally no idea. But we're off. We're definitely there. We're definitely making good progress. So guys, just for fun, I thought it would be a good idea to sort of show a comparison between this one, which is the broken one, and the new one, which is right there. Now this here is like the main damage. Basically the main reason why we had to replace it. As you can see, it's just not there. The connection there is just completely snapped off. Whereas here, this is what it's supposed to look like. Now, in the previous video, you just showed me disconnecting the whole wire for the locking system and all. I'm not sure that was entirely necessary, because if we come back here, it looks like it's included. But where did they... Ah, they just disconnected it from there. Okay, yeah, that's sorry. This wire, they disconnected it from there, whereas I didn't. I've kept mine on. So it looked unnecessary, but I don't think it's too bad. And I think mine's possibly in a better condition, but yeah. So I feel like the first thing we need to do is connect up all the electrical sensors, because whilst it's away from the car, it's probably easier to. It's off, thank God. It is in good condition. I'm sure it probably still works, but mine's better. Like, there's not this rustiness about it, so I'm using mine instead. So guys, I haven't screwed it in just yet, as you can see, but if we do that, you can see the screws line up perfectly, which means the frame isn't damaged. Back at the net. What I'm doing now is putting these liquid reservoir tanks back onto the frame before screwing it in. And now we can begin screwing in the frame. Remember, there's 2 bolts on each side, and then there's another 4 in the middle. And now I can see if the bonnet lines up with the frame we've just put in. Oh. No way. Oh, yes! It works! I actually did something! Yeah. I just can't believe it works. So there you are, guys. The new slam panel frame is installed. We've already checked out the bonnet. That all works. That's all lining up brilliantly. Absolutely fantastic. I'm so happy, so satisfied, so proud of myself for achieving this. It is just so good. See, I do have one issue. So this bolt here, it doesn't go in for some reason. I think the coils must be completely screwed. Even though, if you look, it does line up. I've no idea. But yeah, that's really good. We haven't put all the sort of what do you call them? The shroud sort of things that go on the front. We haven't put them on just yet. I'll do that in the next video, so don't worry about that. But yeah, that's really good. I'm really happy. Well done. Now earlier I showed you guys I had to take off the left side headlight because it wouldn't fit through the rail, but on the right hand side I didn't have to do it because that's what it looks like. Just a bit of mess really. Now earlier I didn't tell you guys how much the slam panel cost because I'm planning on sort of compiling all of the costs into one long video to show you guys how much it costs to rebuild a car. And with that said, that brings us to the end of the video. So thank you so much for watching. Take care.